Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Becky and I am a fashion and lifestyle blogger and my hair is such a mess. Today's video is going to be a pain in the butt to film still because our fire alarm needs the batteries replacing and the ceiling is like, let me show you, 12 foot high, like all the way up there. So we can't change it and we're waiting to the letting agency and we're waiting and they've had to buy some new ladders because it's so high. So who knows when it's going to be fixed. So every minute or so I'm going to have to stop and let it beep. So if there's really weird cuts where it doesn't really make sense, it's probably because I'm cutting out a fire alarm. Beep. So for today's video, I am going to be trying out the GHD 20th anniversary gold professional advanced styler. I am so excited. When I tell you guys that I have been a GHD fan for probably as long as I've ever used GHDs. When I was young, all my family, like all the women in my family that used hair straighteners would use GHD and they would talk about GHD, and if they didn't have GHD they wanted to buy GHDs. And it was a whole thing. My mom would use GHDs with me when I was younger, and then when I was 18 I finally got my first pair, which actually, give me 1 second. So these are my original GHDs. I have this and the matching hairdryer, which I believe were from a Winter Wonderland, but they were definitely a limited edition collection because they came in like a fancy box and everything. I remember because I got them for Christmas set. And to this day, I still use the same hairdryer and straighteners. These have kind of been through the walls a little bit. They've been dropped and scraped. They've been all over the world on so many travels and they've served me very, very well. But last week, GHD reached out and asked if I would like to try their 20th anniversary styler. Oh my god, I'm screaming internally right now. And I couldn't say no. So this was actually going to be a first impressions video, but then I couldn't resist trying them out the other day. So I have used them once, but I'm still not very familiar with them. So it's going to be a pretty new impression kind of still. So when they come in the box like this, obviously. And then if you open it up, you get a heat protection, like matte bag kind of thing here. So this is how it looks. It is silver, which matches the straighteners. I haven't even taken the plastic off yet. And then it has that little logo on from the 20th anniversary edition. And inside you have the straightener and it comes with this little heat protection cap kind of thing. And you also have your instructions / warranty over here, which I haven't actually registered mine for the warranty yet, so I will be doing that today before I forget. Anyway, to the exciting bit, this is how the straightener looks. So this is how the straightener looks. You can see it says GHD Gold over here. When you turn it on the side there, you can see the 20th anniversary branding again. It has got a 360 turn on this cable, which is really, really useful when you're styling your hair. I hate it when I have to use a styler that is one where it's like fastened in place and you have to kind of maneuver around that. It's really frustrating. But then we'll open it up. We've got these beautiful, sleek styling plates, and you've got that gorgeous kind of ombre gradient color up there, which is very nice, very, very pretty, very aesthetic. And you have just a little button in here that will light up when you turn it on, and it does beep and stuff to tell you when they are heated. So as soon as you plug it in, it does beep straight away. And as you heard there, when I've pressed it, turned it on, it's beeped again, and you can see that the light is going on and off, and I believe that just stays on when it's ready. Let me check the instructions. Okay, yeah, there you go. It did a little sing song. Now it's heated and the light has stopped pulsating. It's just on constantly now. And it does say here that after 30 minutes of not being used, it does turn itself off, and it will play a little sing song again to tell you that it's turning itself off. So I'm going to go ahead and section my hair. When I'm gonna straighten it today, this is kind of just how my hair is naturally. So I'm gonna put it into, I normally do like 3 layers ish, and I will put a little bit of the Olaplex oil on. Okay, that's a bit of a rough bun, but it's going to do the job. I'm going to push out a bit so you can see more of my hair. And we're going to go ahead and put the oil in. I literally put like a couple of drops in from my whole head normally, but when I'm straightening it, I do like to put in a little bit extra, so I'll put in like a couple of drops per layer. And what that does is it protects your head, but it also helps give it a really kind of silky and shiny and smooth finish. I just find that my hair is never quite as soft and silky when I don't use it. So one thing that I was really shocked about when I did try this the other day was how quickly it did each piece. There wasn't really any need to go slowly or you know, like redo pieces. Just straight away you get that straight hair. And I just found that it was so much easier to use than my old straighteners. It goes through so smoothly. So I'm not sure how much of it is that my older straighteners are old, so they're a bit worn down, or that they're chipped because I didn't take the best care of them, or just that they are like an older design. But this definitely straightens my hair without having to go over it as much, and just generally is a lot more efficient. So what I've been doing when I straighten my hair normally, I just go through it all like this to get most of it straight, and then I will curl the bottoms under because I just find it much easier than curling each individual strand. Then it goes like that. Recently, I don't like to have my hair kind of poker straight like I used to when I was a bit younger. I prefer it to just be kind of generally straight with a little bit more body to it. So doing it in big pieces like I just showed you gives it a much more body effect. Whereas if I did want it quite poker straight, then I would separate it out into smaller pieces in each layer as well, to make sure that I was getting that really straight effect. Okay, so then now it's all straight, I'm just gonna do the curling under of the ends again. I want them to massively turn under, like a big curl. Just a very slight turn. Like that. And then all that's left is my fringe, because as you can see it's very just kind of straight and going with the rest of it. So I'm gonna grab the fringe. And I'm just gonna take it kind of parallel to my face and just kind of curl it backwards a little bit. So these are really hot and very powerful. So they don't need much time, they don't need much work. They kind of just do what you need. So to turn them off, you have to hold the button down, which is great because with my old ones, they have, let me show you, they have this slider thingy that turns on and off, which as you can see is very easily switched. So I would quite often turn it off by accident while I was still using them, which is really frustrating. So I am really happy to see that it's a little bit harder to turn those off, so I'm not going to be just turning it off by accident. Okay, so then this is how it looks at the end, and I am so happy with it. I feel like it looks really shiny and silly. I just feel like straight just works so much better for my hair and looks so much better on me, and I don't know, I just love it. So overall with the straighteners, let me pull you in a little bit closer. So as you can see, even though I didn't go through it bit by bit and do it kind of too precisely, it's managed to grab all the hair and it's looking nice and straight. So a couple things. The other day when I tried the straighteners for the first time, I noticed that afterwards my hair stayed straight and nice for much longer. Normally the next day my hair already looks a bit and it looks like it needs washing, and I would be tying it up the next day. Whereas I think I found that for the next like 2 days, I managed to wear it down and straight. I think on the third day, I just added some dry shampoo So I do think that the plaits, I don't know what they did, but they kept my hair straight for longer and my hair just didn't get greasy as quickly. So I don't know if that's perhaps because the old ones are just older, so maybe the plaits need cleaning, or maybe they're not as hot actually. One thing that I do want to mention about these straighteners is that they do only have one heat setting, and I don't actually know what that is. But I know that some people prefer if you can change the temperature. Personally, I don't really care because, like I said, I use oil anyway to protect my hair. So it doesn't really matter how hot it is for me. Okay, so it heats up to 185 degrees and it maintains that heat the whole way through your hair, which is actually really cool because I think that my old ones were 220 and these seem to be working much better. So to be able to get a better result at a lower temperature is amazing. So yeah, overall, I would definitely recommend them. They're a really big upgrade from what I was using and I'm really happy with them. So like I said, these are the gold styler version. For me, these are perfect. They're doing exactly what I need and I'm so excited. I think that I am gonna give it a go curling my hair with them soon. So I will probably post a video showing how I do that as well, because they do have this really smooth curve to the outside of the plate, which I think is going to really help with curving. Okay, I got really distracted thinking about food, so I'm not really sure where I left the video. But long story short, I love the straighteners. I think they are definitely worth their money, and my old set of GHDs have very much proven that GHDs can stand the test of time and are going to last you a very long time. So yeah, I would definitely say they're worth the money. I'm in love with mine and you should get yourself some too. Of course, I'm going to put a link in the description box to everything that I've used so that you can check it all out. Oh my god, that fire alarm is driving me crazy. I will put links in the description to everything that I used and everything that I talked about so you guys can check it out yourselves. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you did like the video, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be posting a video showing how well the stylers do at curling very soon. But I am tired. Like, I haven't filmed YouTube videos in so long that just filming one today has tired me out, so I'm gonna need to take a nap. And hopefully I will see you all very soon. Bye!